Hi everyone, it's Kasia from Tarot Map, and in this video I wanted to show you my Lenormand decks and also maybe list in the description box some of the Lenormand resources that I have used when I kind of got fascinated with Lenormand and wanted to, learn more about this system. Lenormand, for those who don't know what it is, this is how it's spelled. It's a divination system and it comprises of 36 cards that have a connotation and associations with the playing cards as well. Each of the cards has attached a specific meaning, and usually you pull those cards in either threes or fives, or you use all of the cards from the deck in something that is called the Grand Tableau. I'm not a specialist in Lenormand system, but I love this little kind of, divination system and little decks. And I wanted to show you this view that I have. I have five Lenormand decks, and this book is in Polish, but of course it was first published in English, so there's no problem in finding that book. I've got this book by Rana George, and also there's quite a few resources on her Facebook and YouTube. She wrote this book, but you can also see her doing some readings. She seems to be an amazing reader. There's also an amazing book that I don't have on me right now by Caitlin Matthews. So I think these two books are really cool to, play with and read. But also Kelly Fitzgerald from The Truth in Story, she has a lot of resources about Lenormand and a lot of videos where she teaches how to use these cards. She also does classes, I think, in Lenormand system. So let me just show you first these decks. So 1889, it's the Lenormand Oracle, and it's a beautiful, look at this box. It's a beautiful tiny deck. I received this one from my friend Victoria, but it's just like, it's regal, it's gilded with this old gold. It's beautiful paper, perfect size, very traditional. You want your Lenormand cards to be fairly easy to read, so you want them to be simple so that your brain can associate the card very quickly. So when you have a mouse card, you just want to see basically a mouse. It's not like tarot that you have like layers of interpretations. The simpler and more readable a Lenormand card is, the better. So you don't want to have key that looks like a heart, that looks like a snake or something, because it just gets confusing. So this Lenormand is really simple, it's beautiful, it's so easy to read. It's small. You want your Lenormand to be small as well, just because when you want to do a Grand Tableau and you have to put out 36 cards, you need a lot of space if the cards were bigger. So playing size cards or poker size, even better, it's really good. So this deck is very beautiful. For people who are in, non-kind of traditional relationships, it only has one man and one female card, but you can always treat, each of us plays a little bit different role in the relationship, so you can go for like masculine and feminine features. So this was this 1889 Lenormand Oracle. Another one that I had for quite a while now is this Heather Mendel Lenormand. It's called the Sacred Mandala Lenormand, and Heather has combined Lenormand with the mandala. So there's male and female, an extra child card, is it? Or maybe yes, because you can have child, boy and girl. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Female and male. And the book, I think she has a closed and open book. And I think she associates the mandalas also with chakras and with... So this is just like silhouettes, but it's also fairly simple, when you put it out, because your brain recognizes the the symbols of the cards very quickly. So again, mice is mice, the coffin, bouquet, store, clover, you know, book. So you can choose if you want a close one, or you can use both. Letter, so it's fairly easy. The rider, and then there's male and female. So I find this Lenormand very cool and easy to use, very cool. And the additional cards are pretty cool too that you can use. So this is the Sacred Mandala Lenormand by Heather Mendel. Just the last time so that you can take a look. And then there is this beautiful the Sainte Croix Lenormand by Lisa de Sainte Croix, and yeah, if you know Lisa's style, she uses bold colors. It goes well with her other decks, especially with the Goddess Oracle, and she gives also on the additional cards like little examples of what the cards might mean. And these are the backs of the cards of the beautiful butterfly, and also again the same. This one is hand painted, as you can see, by Lisa. It's got additional woman and men card, and very simple, striking, easy to decipher symbols that you can easily read and connect. So the female and male, additional female men are more like elementally based. So, you know, he's the fire and the action, and she's more receptive and transformative and creative. So yeah, I love the tree. This is Lisa's, the Sainte Croix Lenormand deck. And I just love Lisa's style. I love her use of colors. She's not afraid to, you know, give you some colors. And yeah, it's just beautiful. Well printed. How beautiful is this heart? Well printed Lenormand, so beautiful. Very happy to be, and it comes in this cool little box, easy to travel with. One of my these two are my first Lenormand decks. So this one is just Piatnik, so it's this just Lenormand number. It's from Piatnik, and I did trim it because by then I was on the trimming mode. So very simple Lenormand with very easy to notice and mark playing card symbols. So this is one of the most traditional ones. It's very cool. I still really like it. And it's very, you know, Lenormands are not that expensive. It's less cards, they're smaller. Obviously the indie ones will be a little bit more expensive because it's more expensive to print them, and then there is the work, you know, artist has to paint them and invent them. But the other one is by Robert Place and Rachel Pollack, and this is the Burning Serpent Oracle. And I also have, this is extra men and women, I also have trimmed this one. So obviously, you know, when you trim it, you get rid of a little bit of number here and a little bit of so they don't have, as you see, the playing card symbol, but you get what it is in the playing card system. So beautiful Robert and Place artwork, and there's a whole book to it as well, which Rachel Pollack wrote, and I really used to love using this Oracle deck. So learning Lenormand on these two decks. I'm not using Lenormand so often these days, but from time to time I really like reach for it. And you know, as I said, I'm not a specialist, so I think if I used it more often I would learn how to. There's also additional cards here, Isis and Horus, I think, or Osiris, and yeah, if I used it more often I would probably be more fluent in it. It's like with everything, but somehow, you know, I'm a tarot oracle type of lady. But nevertheless, this system is very cool, and I'm curious how many of you are actually using Lenormand in your readings, and do you mix Lenormand with your other cards or other systems? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I hope this was inspiring. And for anyone who wants to start their journey with Lenormand, or sees it for the first time, take a look at the description box. I will try to link some of the websites and some of the videos of people who make videos on Lenormand that I was watching while learning it myself. Thank you for watching, and I hope it's helpful, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.